Warning there's some more controversy about those body scanners that produce nude-like images as you pass through airport security. They're in some airports now, and they're a bit too revealing for some. You can see the kind of images they produce. We'll show them there. One pilot is taking a stand. He refused to go through the body scanner, then he refused a pat down. So now the question is whether or not that stand will get him permanently grounded. The pilot, Michael Roberts, flies for Express Jet Airlines, and he joins me this morning from Memphis. Good to have you with us, Michael. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity. If I could just jump right in, and this might even make your job a little easier. There are four big questions that everybody keeps asking me about this that pretty much seem to sum up the discussion that I've had with the response that I've received. Okay,
well, hold on. First of all, just for people who aren't familiar with exactly what happened, let's start from the beginning. You, this was going to be your first time going through one of these full-body scanners?
That's right.
And you refused it, and then what happened?
They directed me to a secondary screening, which consists of what they call an enhanced pat-down. Pat-down is misleading. They concentrate on the area between, as they say it, the upper thighs and the torso, and they're not just patting people's arms and legs. They're grabbing and groping and prodding pretty aggressively. I've watched it a number of times as I've gone through other security lines where I've been able to bypass some of that because of being a crew member in uniform. But that's the gist of it. I'm not comfortable with not so much being touched by another human being, but being physically assaulted by an agent of the federal government on my way to work.
So, the first question that people have is, wait a minute, but they're making passengers go through this. So if passengers have to go through it, why shouldn't pilots?
It's not a question of passengers or pilots. It's, in my mind, it's a matter of all of our rights as citizens under the protections of the Fourth Amendment and the other provisions in the Constitution. But basically, the big thing that people keep asking me is, well, why did I do it? Am I trying to start a revolution here? Am I trying to, buck the system? And the answer is, I did it because I was trying to avoid this assault on my person, and I'm not willing to have images of my nude body produced for some stranger in another room to look at either.
So are you getting support from other pilots? Or is this something that's going to turn perhaps into a formal protest?
I have no, I think it's an informal protest, meaning, it's out there in the streets, and clearly all over the internet people are chiming in. I'm not trying to form a coalition at this point or anything like that. Personally, I just was trying to go to work Friday, and this is what happened. The other question that I get, though, is, well, why did I post it all over the internet? And the answer to that is, I'm nobody. I make less money and have more kids than most people I know, and after these bullies tried to have their way with me, I had to look at what my options were at that point. I could send an email to my union representatives. I could go to the TSA